Hey everybody, Happy New Year to you. I hope everyone had a good time bringing in 2024. I'm looking forward to seeing what this year has for me. I'm making a card, a thank you card for, gifts I received over the holidays. And so I wanted to share this one card I'm going to make. It's a thank you card for someone who gave me a nice gift, and I just wanted to thank them. So I just wanted to share this card with you today. I'm going to be doing some masking using some stencils. Um, so we're going to start with a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to tape that down. And this card shouldn't take too long. I'm going to tape it down using painter's tape like I normally do. Actually, you know what? Let me do this because I don't want the corners. I want all of it. So it won't move. I'm going to put that on the back so it won't move. So I'll put it back down so it'll stay in place because sometimes it does move and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take and put my stencil over top. And all the supplies that I'm using, as a matter of fact, I'm going to move that up a little bit and position it. So there you go. That looks a little better, like it's a little more centered. Okay. Because I want you to be able to see everything. So I'm going to put the stencil over top. Line that up pretty good. Straight. And honestly, it really doesn't matter. You could really do it any way you want. It could be on a slant or whatever, but I'll keep it as straight as possible. And I'm going to position it with some painter's tape so it doesn't lift up while I'm putting the ink on. And I'm going to do all four corners. There you go, all down. So now I'm going to start with Cherry Cobbler ink pad from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to use a brush to go over the stencil. I'm just going to rub lightly, one of these little brushes here. Rub lightly. And sometimes you don't have to rub, you can just dab. Dab it here and then rub on. And repeat. And you see, instead of going in a circular motion, I decided to just wipe it on to give it a different look. And now I'm going to spot it. To just add to the pattern. I really want the red to show. Well, the cherry to show. So I'm just dabbing. Now this is the first time I'm using this stencil. I've never used it before, brand new. And all of the products again will be listed under the video when I place it on YouTube. Just a little bit more. And I'll be done. Okay, I think that's enough. All right. So we're gonna see what that looks like. So let's lift it up. See how it came out. And I'm going to use another stencil, so I'm going to save my little tapes, put them off to the side. Not bad, not bad. That looks pretty good. I'll bring it close to the camera so you can see it. So I'll bring it up close. There you go. See that? That looks pretty good. All right, so we can place that back down. And I'm going to use the next stencil, which is a flower. And it's this right here. And this is made by Plaid Enterprises, but I'll list it on the page. So I'm going to position this. It's not going to be perfectly on here because it is the stencil is wider than the actual paper, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to position that. Okay, let's tape it down. And this time I'm going to use black. I'm going to use some black ink and one of my little brushes. So let's see. And I'm going to do a circular motion. And see if I can get all of the flowers covered in that nice black texture. It's going to take a little bit of work. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out pretty good. Because I want to get that. I want to get a rich black on here. Yeah, I want the flowers completely filled in. Completely filled in so it really pops. And working with stencils has become very interesting to me. When I first started making cards, I really wasn't into stencils because it seemed so time consuming. And card making is time consuming. It does take time preparing, figuring out what it is you want to do, and then actually executing what it is you want to do. You know, and I just thought it was a little bit overkill for me. I think I've grown into a little bit more patience and opening up and trying new things. And I think that's it. Just willing to try some new stuff. And, you know, that goes to show you when you open up, and you're never too old to open up and try some new stuff. You learn some new techniques. And I'm going to have to wipe this table off. Okay, it's looking good, looking good, looking good. Just want to make sure I get as much as possible. Get it all on here. And I'm going to have to wipe this mat off. I think I said that before. Normally I cover it when I'm doing a video. I cover it just so I can get through it without having to wipe the table off. But it looks like I'm going to have to wipe this table off. And I apologize for that because I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to do the video. I haven't done a video in so long. So I think I was just excited to kind of get on and do the video. Now it looks like I provided a good amount of coverage for this flower. So let's see what it looks like when I take the mask off. See how it came out. Let's see. Let's see what we're working with here. Wow. That looks good. Look at that. That looks so pretty. And like I said, this is my first time using both of these stencils, and it came out really, really, really nice. And I love it. And you know what? I was going to put this on, I was going to put that on gray cardstock, but I think I'm going to use white instead. I just think it looks so nice. So I'm going to put that on white cardstock instead. That came out really well. Okay, so we're going to do that. But we have to get this ink off this table because I didn't prepare like I should have prepared. Please forgive me for that. Okay, there you go. Okay. Drying the mat off. All right. So now it's time to put this on cardstock. Okay, I have a black piece here that I'm going to put this on. I want to do that. So let me get that together and add that piece. I'm going to put some tape on the back of it, some adhesive using, you know, the dot adhesive, which is my favorite. And I know that cleaning session, I'm going to do my best to edit that out where I cleaned it. I may or may not. I'm telling the truth. Because I really want to be I'm not looking, honestly, to be perfect. I'm looking to just share, you know, my love of making cards with you. So it's, for me, it's not about being perfect at all. You know, it's just about sharing. Wonderful. That seemed to come out nice. So I'm going to flip it over so I can flatten it out. Nice. So that has the little black border going around it. So now the piece that I actually took and put away because I didn't think I wanted to use it, I am now going to use it. And that's the white cardstock. And I'm going to score it using my Score Pal, which is my favorite. And you just line it up and score it. Okay, let's put that up. Okay, it's all lined up. So now all I have to do is take and put this piece on here, adhere it. We're going to do that now. Put the adhesive on the back. And all of my tools, I don't use, I'm very old school. I don't go out like every time a product comes out. I just don't run to the store and get a product that comes out. I actually use the tools that I have at home that I've had for years. I use those same tools. Every now and again I may, but it's not to, you know, purchase something, but it's not to get the newest and latest. Using what I have at home, believe it or not, helps me to be even more creative and more resourceful in what I'm doing. Instead of going to get the newest tool, the newest technique to use, it forces me to be even more creative when I use what I have at home already. You know, so that's why I do that. I don't run out and get the latest thing. I've never actually done that. I only get, if I get the latest thing, it's to help me, you know, do a more, I won't say better, but more efficient at doing something. Okay, now I like to flip these over and so I can press. Ah, look at that. That's coming out nice. Wonderful. All right, now I have one more. I want to put the sentiment on there. So I have one more to do. And the sentiment I'm using, it says, "Thank you so much." And it's a clear stamp. So you'll see it when I stamp, and I'm going to stamp over top of a piece of linen strip. It's linen paper. The base of my paper here is white linen cardstock, and I'm going to use a piece of white linen, you know, strip to put that on. So, and I'm using Memento ink, which is my favorite. And so we're going to ink it up. Ink it up real good. Linen sometimes doesn't always catch everything. So you have to press really good in order to get it on here. So let's see. And there's a fix for that. Now I was told I shouldn't do the fix like I normally do. I'm just keeping it real because sometimes this stuff does not work as perfectly as you think it, or it's not even as you would like it to be, and it doesn't come out. And sometimes you do have to make some adjustments. Now that wasn't bad. That came out pretty good. That came out good. Yeah, not bad at all. So I'm going to take and put some dots on the back of it, some dimensionals, give it a little dimension to lift it up off of the card a little bit. I'm going to put them on the back. And line it up nice and neat. In a row here. And I hope this video is not too long and drawn out for you guys. I haven't done one in such, I've been so focused on other things. You know, life happens. Certain things have to that you have to take care of, that you have no control over. So I just did not have time to do the video like I wanted to on a regular basis like I used to. So I'm kind of feeling good about being able to do a video, and I'm cutting this one in half just to give me a little end here because I didn't space it like I wanted to space it. So I just wanted to give a little end to hold that end up. So I just cut one in half. And now we're going to pop it on. Take these little things off of here. And for me, like I said, it's not all about perfection. It's just about sharing something I love to do. All right, so I'm gonna line this camera up. I just want to make sure you can see. And I'm just gonna pop that on. And there you go. And there you go. We're going to fold that up. Score it with a little score tool. I mean, the bone folder. And here you are. I hope you can see that. I'm trying to adjust it. There you go. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'm trying to keep it still, right? Thank you so much for tuning in with me, exactly like the card says. I hope you got something out of this video. And I thank you so much for just hanging in there with me. Have a wonderful start to your new year, and hopefully I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.